Um, I have to play my preview player, I suppose. Oh yeah, I do. How does it look? It looks alright. Good. Let's start. I want to stream the event live. Yeah, we should be live, right? We are live. Are we live? We're live. Again, because we've never been live before. I started getting the hang of this whole streaming thing. Yeah. I like it. Also, it apparently is pretty popular because I do get views. I mean, my last stream got 50 views and 140 comments. And 5 likes, so... I'd say that's pretty popular. Popular enough for me to actually stream a little more often when I can. Can I mute this? Can I mute this? Can I mute this in time? I can. So, I'm gonna post this in the Skype call. So, I needed to grind up anyway, so I figured I might as well just live stream it because, hey, it's free content and there you go. Well, everything is free content, but it's either me just sitting here grinding up or me sitting here grinding up and streaming it. It's not that big of a difference, is it? Now I do have to talk, but maybe someone in the Skype group actually feels like being in a call, which makes things a little more interesting at least. Come on, don't break me. And I might actually play some, what's it called? Pokemon thingy. Later. Oh, goddammit, goddammit, goddammit. Okay, I cannot do this. I cannot do that. I might actually play some Pokemon. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually going to be playing Pokemon today. I want to grind up a good amount. Because there's a really difficult fight coming up on my Let's Play, which... Again, the Let's Play is almost done recording and it's not even become uploaded. So it's ridiculous almost. It's a really short Let's Play, but there's a really difficult fight coming up and I really want to be like level 40 or so. And I want to have a little bit more map cards because, again, out of them. So I need to grind up anyways. So I think once I'm done grinding up, I'm actually... Depending on what time it is, if there's more than an hour left for me to actually record, I'm going to record the finale episodes. It's like 2 or 3 more episodes. If there's not enough time for me left to do that, I might just stream some Pokemon Rumble. Because I liked that last time. And this time it shouldn't be that big a deal because I have everything set up to do it right now. It's just literally changing one cable. And that'll take about a minute, rather than half an hour like last time. Yeah. Again, not being prepared for changes in your stream, not always the best idea. Oh man, you have got high cards, and you're dead. Ooh, roulette room. This is a roulette room, I don't want a roulette room. I really don't want a roulette room. I'm gonna go into a different room. Maybe I should actually change this room. I don't know. I don't want to... No, I don't want to. Go away. Good. 4 people watching right now. Hello, people. It's probably the people from the Skype call, but I'm gonna go for a save point. I feel like I might need those, at least later on in the game. Let me listen actually whether there's actually any audio. Yeah, but not the audio from the thingy. What's it called? The stream, yeah. That's muted, which I can see, but I just want to listen for a second whether or not it was actually muted. And turns out, great, it's muted. So you're not hearing double audio. And eventually triple and quadruple and I don't know what it's called after quadruple. Because nobody knows. Why would you need to know? Why would you need to know? Just say 5 times more. Okay, Give me something to break. Give me something to break. Yeah, like that. Why am I that quick? I just want... I don't really need to break stuff now, do I? Well, Darkness. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Well, I'm kind of bored actually, but I... let's go for... Ooh! A save point which is a 9. Always nice. So... I hope the music is not too loud. Is it too loud? It shouldn't be, but if I turn it down more, the noise of my microphone is gonna be really annoying, probably. So that's why it's this high up. Normally I don't have it this high up, at least not on the Let's Plays. But then I can reduce my noise, and now I have to have higher volume music, because otherwise the noise is gonna be a little annoying. And there's gonna be a little noise anyway, because that's just the nature of not being able to edit your audio. The quality is gonna be a little less. But it should be fine like this. Theoretically, should be, maybe. But we'll find out. I hope the audio is alright. It's been good the last couple of streams, so I suppose it's still great. Well, not great, but good enough. Let's call it that. Good enough. For someone who really is a little OCD about noise, I think good enough may pass. Okay, be right back. No, it's not as it's not too loud. Good. I hope it meant it's not too loud and not like it's not good, because if you mean it's not good, well, that sucks. Let me just pick Mingling Woods, because Mingling Woods is a fun card. I lost a viewer, which is probably, and the 3 viewers left is probably all me. What do I care more about? In the upcoming fight, both are really good. So let's go for 350 HP and then just DP. In the upcoming fight, I'm going to need a lot of HP, because that fight is really difficult. It might not be. It might be the easiest single fight in that game, and I just remember it being difficult. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Just because of the little fact that... Just let me block you. Good. Just because of the little fact that as a child I actually was stuck in that boss for weeks. That being said, that was the GBA version. This version is much easier, and also I'm not like 8 years old anymore. So that should be fine. But still, I think it's still gonna be a pretty difficult boss. So I'm preparing for that. It might not be. It might be really easy, especially since I'm gonna be level 40. But I'm also going to take on the final boss in the next recording. Which means I'm probably gonna have difficulty with that, because that boss is also pretty difficult. Again, I remember Melusia being really difficult. Didn't have any difficulty whatsoever with Melusia in my Sora Let's Play. So, I don't know. Which is actually gonna be uploaded to... today. It's gonna be uploaded today, the Sora finale. I think it's half an hour long, maybe a little longer. Oh no, it's definitely longer. No, it's definitely longer. I think it's like 45 or 50 minutes. So, there you go. Have a really long episode. I should probably be done streaming by then. Just because of the fact that... Oh god damn it. People can actually watch that video after I'm done streaming. Which would be nice. That would be very nice. This is boring as shit though. Me just mashing triangle button. And killing all these dog things. Dog balloons, or are they called dog balls? Or I think they're dog balloons. Yeah, let's use the potion. I actually never used the potion, but So, even more reason to use the potion, isn't there? Darkness. Well, that's unnecessary. Let's use this. There you go. Teeming darkness. Talking about darkness, where are more Heartless? I'd like to see more Heartless. There we go. Now I want to hit the Heartless. That works. Still not aiming on the Heartless, but I hit it. Which is all I needed, so... You are not... No, you're not. That was really unnecessary, but... Just 3? And then I got a card? Really? Just 3? Could have been a little more difficult at least. I need experience as well as cards, so I don't mind groups like these, where I get a fuckload of experience for just mashing one button. Really, I just mashing triangle and I break everything because they cannot have anything. Well, they can have a 0, I suppose, but I don't think they actually do. But they cannot have slides, so they can't have like 20 or so, which they can use to break me. Darkness, that was perfectly timed. Inverse burst. Hey, I'm back. Oh, you're Hey, hello, you changed your name. Which is nice. Is this actually another channel, or is this the same channel and you changed your name? Because, anyway, I mean, all Vault Kick people are really good people. Just saying. Evil Kick is not that great though. I mean, cool guys. I'm not gonna comment on them actually, but yeah. I like the Vault Kick community so far. I don't think we should expand it that much, but hey, a couple more people might as well. Please give me, Mickey, heal me. So, what was I talking about before? Well, might as well talk a little bit more about Vault Kick, because I kind of want to do a really special thing after I'm done with recording. Did I break that? Apparently I did. So after I'm done with recording Riku's story, I want to record Pokemon Platinum. And if I get done recording Pokemon Platinum within those 2 weeks, I want to do a week worth of collaborations with all of Vault Kick members on my channel. And obviously, preferably also upload the other perspective to the other people's channels, because it also gives promotion for me and stuff, so... Yeah, I want to do that every now and then, preferably every, I don't know, end of the Let's Play. Oh yeah, the image doesn't change, that's a bug with YouTube. It has something to do with your browser history. If you delete that, it should change. But, yeah. So, I want to do that every other Let's Play or so when I stop it. Just have a special week or a couple of days where I only promote people on my channel and I get promoted on people's channels with Vault Kick. Obviously, that doesn't mean that I'm never gonna be doing collaborations while I'm in the middle of a Let's Play, because I'm still gonna do that, but I want to do a special week where I don't do a normal Let's Play, but only collaborations. That sounds like a really fun idea to me. So, if there are people interested enough to... Ooh, that could have been so good. So if there are enough people interested in doing that, I'm absolutely gonna do that. And I guess people will be interested. Ooh, level up. Level up is always good. That's something you have to know. About playing RPGs, level up is always good. But hey, if you played any RPG whatsoever, even if you didn't, you should know that. Leveling up is always good. And then if you know what skill to choose to level up, yeah, that might be a good idea as well. So more Heartless somewhere around here. I like Big Collab. Yeah, so do I. That's why I do that. I mean, I don't really necessarily like the idea of a whole Let's Play being a collab. I did it once before with the with Spin Snake, the Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green race versus thing. I don't even know what it was. I like doing that, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to maintain a whole series within the collaboration, because if you want to finish the series and upload it every single day. Yeah, you talk too much. You really talk too much. Also, Control Shift N. How's it called again? I don't know what it's called. Incognito. An incognito window might help. Just saying, but that might help you. That might help you out. Because you cannot forget, because it doesn't save. That being said, the NSA still knows, so So where do I go from here? It really doesn't matter too much now, does it? Let's go down there-ish, yeah. I think you have to delete your history and, I don't know how it's called, I think it's called cache, something like that. That's actually what remembers the pictures for you. And if you delete that, it reloads the picture on everybody's channel and it should update the picture. I'm pretty sure that's a bug, which has yet to be fixed after months and months and months and months of it happening. It's not an important bug, so it's not high on the priority list. I mean, no. I wanted to heal, but when you do that, it doesn't heal you, it only brings you to dark mode. So, but the Vault Kick clan is growing really rapidly, so I suppose that in like a week or 2 weeks time, if there are even more people, still if there are not more people, we have a good amount of them now. I think I should be able to fill 7 days with collabs. I hope. Because I really like the idea of it. And if I'm not well, then I might just do 3 days and then go on to Pokemon Platinum. I hope to have Pokemon Platinum recorded entirely in those 2 weeks before I start uploading the collabs. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it would be nice. If I record 2 videos a day, that's in 14 days time, that's like 28 videos. So I think I should be able to finish Pokemon Platinum in 28 videos. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the picture's up now. Yeah, the picture's up. Good. I've been live for 16 minutes already. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, I like doing Let's Plays as much as talking as much in advance as I can. Thank you for being able to speak. I hate that sometimes when I try to speak and it's like, no, you're not going. No, you're not. No, you're not. And I want to, but my brain just doesn't like me talking apparently sometimes. So yeah, I like to do my Let's Plays as much in advance as I can, and I really don't mind starting recording a Let's Play before the next previous one is finished. As a matter of fact, this Let's Play, the Riku one, side of the story, is probably gonna be finished tomorrow, at least with recording. Then I have to edit like 3 hours of footage, but hey. But tomorrow or the day afterwards, Tuesday, I should have rendered and uploaded everything, and then that's the day episode 2 is gonna be uploaded. And I hope that Pokemon Platinum is gonna be finished, rendered and uploaded entirely before it gets started. I really like having a lot of videos on schedule in advance, because it means that if I fuck up somewhere in the future or I'm busy with something, I have a little bit of a buffer. And it really helps me, because I've had that time and again, that when I'm 1 week I'm busy and then 1 week I'm, for instance, ill. It happened to me a month or 2 ago, and I had a backlog of videos about a month worth, and after I was ill and then busy and then ill and then busy again, everything was gone, but I still had that content going up. And then I had to work really hard to get back into a really big backlog, which honestly didn't happen until Christmas, because I was too damn busy to record that much. Also, I didn't feel like it. When I come back from school, little secret, I'm tired as fuck. And then you really don't want me to record. So, that's the thing. It's really easy to get into dark mode, all of a sudden. And then dog break. Oh yeah, finish him. Good. And only one watching now. Everybody left. Everybody left me. 335, 340, 350. Okay, so one more level I'm at 350 and then I can get to darkness a little higher. By the way, I'm just gonna point out, I don't know if I said this already, but wow, 5,000 experience until the next level, that's quite a lot. Considering that I get like 1,000 a battle, really not that much. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The other let's play, stream, not a let's play, the other stream I did like 2 or 3 days ago actually got 50 views, 140 comments, and 10 hours of retention span. In total, people watched that thing for Random Joker. For 10 hours! 10! And it's... So that's, on average, 5 people watch the whole thing. I'm back, yeah, you're back, yeah, give me retention span. Give me retention span. Give me that promotion. No, just kidding. But 10 hours, that's quite a lot. The other day I did a bullshit show which was 3.5 hours long, I think. And it got 13 hours. And I don't know if you guys know, but YouTube pretty much calculates their promotion, their built-in promotion, of a retention span. So you're watching on my screen. Oh yeah, it's 3 now, but it's about 1.5 minutes behind. So when I say, oh no, I've got only 1 view, and then 2 people come and join me. By the way, hello Mr. Luigi fan 102. Then 2 people join and they're like, no, I'm watching, what's going on here? Random jokes are shits. Random jokers are shit. Why are they shit? They can be used for literally everything. That's really good, because if you have a door which requires you to use a 9 or higher, and you don't have a 9 or a 0, you can just use a random joker and you're fine. Mainly for boss doors, they're pretty good. But yeah, the fact that you don't get to choose which room you go into, kinda shitty. That's entirely true. But it's better than mingling worlds. I mean, you can literally use a random joker for everything. For watching, mine says free. Well, I don't know. I mean, you can probably tell when you post a comment on something. I respond really late, and that's just because of the fact that... Itching eye. Just because of the fact that YouTube has a 5 watching now. Okay, you're absolutely right. YouTube has a huge delay. Twitch has a couple of seconds. Sometimes a bigger delay. I mean, yesterday I was watching Chill Game Master race Golden IDS on Sonic 06, which... What? Why would you do that? But his stream was like 40 seconds behind. Normally Twitch only has a couple seconds delay, which is great, but YouTube has a minute to a couple minutes delay, which is way too much to interact properly. But I'm lazy, and this is the best way of going about doing it. And honestly, people won't watch me if I'm on Twitch. People will sometimes. Sometimes people watch me when I'm on YouTube. I like the fact that YouTube has a streaming platform now. I don't like the fact that it's so damn delayed. But sometimes Twitch is just, we're 7 watching, that's a record. I think it is. It might be. Yeah, mingling worlds give you a random room and it's not really that good. And a random joker can literally be used for everything. And as long as you use it for boss doors, it doesn't matter too much. So mingling worlds is really not that good. It's fun, especially for a let's play. You don't know what's coming, so you can react to something random. But yeah, for just a normal playthrough, not that great. It's like approximately 1 minute. Yeah, it's approximately 1 minute. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less, but honestly, the little less doesn't happen too often. Just between the 4 of us, which not 7 anymore, but between the 4 of us, Yeah. Last doesn't happen that much. A room where many heartless appear. That's actually precisely what I want. Speaking of mingling words, yeah, I've got a good amount of them. And I like mingling words for my Let's Plays. Just because of the fact that it's something I don't have control over. So it gives me something to have a little bit of a dynamic conversation with myself. But yeah, like I said, it's a really shitty card once you actually think about it. It's really bad. Okay, use a card, good. I'm just breaking everything, and I like it. Looming Darkness. That's good. Well, there you go. Some more Heartless battles. I actually should be making more thumbnails for streams, because now it's just... Well, I don't know. Should I, though? Should I? I don't think I should. Because I think the fact that you can actually see what I'm streaming at the very moment when you look at the thumbnail is actually something interesting. And afterwards, if there's no good default thumbnail, I might as well just make a good thumbnail. I mean, for the bullshit shows, I'm obviously gonna make thumbnails. But for just random playing games, I don't think I should be making thumbnails for that. I don't know, what do you guys think? Say you're absolutely just agreeing with me because I'm lazy and I don't want to make thumbnails. Especially not in advance, because they probably won't match what I'm gonna end up doing anyway. Especially just 2 days ago, 3 days ago? I don't even know anymore. I planned on just doing some grinding with Riku, and I ended up playing Pokemon Rumble for about an hour and a half. If I make a thumbnail about Kingdom Hearts and I end up playing Pokemon Rumble, I don't know, it doesn't work out too much, does it now? More Heartless, please. Thank you very much. How is your arm? Yeah, wow. Your right arm's actually able to hit stuff to the right, to the left of you, like that. I mean, that's amazing, but you probably should visit some kind of doctor for that, because I don't think that's really healthy if you can do that. Maybe it is, and I'm just really unhealthy that I cannot do that. Could be possible. I mean, I know I'm not the most healthy person in the world. Yeah, breaking everything is reverse rebirth. Just that's what it's all about. Because darkness. Yeah, exactly. That was actually really nice. I said because and Riku said darkness. So yeah, darkness is really overpowered. But dueling is also a really good thing, especially when you're in darkness. Dueling, it's such an amazing thing because these fights for Riku are so damn overpowered. You can do in dark mode. You can do almost 2 bars of damage to something with a slide, with a duel. Which is mind-blowing. I mean, Sora's Sonic Blade was overpowered, but it didn't do 2 bars of damage. It didn't barely do 1 bar of damage. Especially later on in the game. To Melucia or Vaxin? Vaxin, actually, because I had a lot of trouble with Vaxin for some reason. Didn't do that much. But against... well, I'm not fighting Vaxin in here. But against Laxius or Laruxine, was it? Or Zaxia? Did I fight Laruxine? I don't think I did. It might have been Zaxian. The things, the slides, the duels, were the thing actually to win the battle with. Not breaking his cards and going into dark mode. Didn't work out. Took way too long, he attacked me, I died. Doing the duel thing really works out well, because it's the equivalent of Sonic Blade, where your enemy cannot do shit about it, and you deal a huge amount of damage. Yeah, custom thumbnails for streams might be a bad idea. I agree with that. Because 2 things. The reason I just tapped, I'm lazy, and the other reason I just tapped, wow, I'm repeating myself already. The subject of the stream could change, and then the... How did I get that many dark points so quickly? I don't get that. But the subject of the stream could change, and then I'd have to or change the thumbnail or... I don't know. It'd be a nuisance to do. Oh yeah, Riku is certainly overpowered, but that's the thing I like about him. And 358 over 2 days, he's actually the more powerful character as well. And not 3-5. 3D. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance. He's the more powerful character. Sora as fuck all. I don't like Sora. I mean, I like Sora as a character sometimes, when he's not annoying. But in this game, and also in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Riku is just plainly the more powerful character. And I'm not only talking about story, I'm actually talking about gameplay. But also story-wise, he's the more powerful character, yeah. So, I don't get why people like Sora more than Riku, but not a lot of people do. A lot of people like Riku. Riku is fan popular. Popular with fans. So, yeah. I totally get why. Fun thing, actually, I like dark characters in general. Terra, I like Terra. I didn't even know he was dark, but I was like, that's an amazing guy. And then he turned out to be something that turns into... He turns into Xeno, pretty much. Yeah, so... There you go. Oh, spoilers, by the way, for something that you should have played by now. But yeah, he turned out to be a dark character, and I was really happy when I found it out. Because I didn't know. I liked him before. I liked him before he was dark. Terra hipster. But yeah, so... What level am I now? I am level 37. How many map cards do I have? I've got almost 50. I think I'm almost done with Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. And I could totally just record the finale, but I don't know, should I? Oh yeah, he's quite... I forgot about that. You can play as him in 358 over 2 days in the multiplayer, can't you? Yeah. He's quite good in that as well. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. He's good in that. I used to use him for the multiplayer. And then I found out you can use the dual wield Roxas. And then I only used him. And then I found out he's not that powerful if you're not playing him in the story. And then I stopped using him. And then I went back to Riku because Riku fanboy. If I'm gonna be a fanboy about anything, it should be Riku. That's pretty much the only thing I'm gonna be a fanboy about. And Kingdom Hearts in general, but... that's obvious, isn't it? So yeah, he's good in every game. Every game he actually appears in and he's playable, he is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful character. Is that good? I don't know. I like it, because that means the character I like is really powerful in every game ever. I hope he's also the most powerful character in Kingdom Hearts 3, but then again, you're gonna probably be able to play as Aqua. And Aqua is a really powerful character, probably. But mainly magic-based, at least in Birth by Sleep, and it fits into the story, her being magic-based. So, I don't know if she's gonna be better than Riku or not. I hope she's not. About Kingdom Hearts 3, I actually, I don't know. You're probably gonna be able to play as Riku because, they want to serve the fans well, don't they? But what other playable characters? Are you gonna be able to play as, for instance, Ventus, Aqua? Lee? I don't know. Kairi, possibly? That would be interesting. A little bit of Kairi gameplay. Oh, I know actually where Riku is not a good character. Kingdom Hearts 2, he is horrible. Still better than Donald and Goofy as a partner. But he's not powerful in that whatsoever. But he's an AI there. You cannot expect an AI to be powerful. Hopefully in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the new hardware on the PlayStation 3, AI will actually be any good. Oh, you know the pull of... Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, you've got to at this point. Oh, fun fact actually, Birth by Sleep was supposed to be a PlayStation 2 game. Yeah. Sucks that it didn't make it to the PlayStation 2, did it? Yeah, I still cry over that every single day. Would have been amazing to have it on the PlayStation 2, but hey, with Kingdom Hearts 2.5, we're gonna have it in 1080p HD. Which, promoted myself a year in advance. I'm gonna let's play that. Obviously, because Birth by Sleep is one of the best... Oh, that's interesting. One of the best Kingdom Hearts games ever to be created. People can say whatever they want about Birth by Sleep and the combat system with commands. I absolutely adore Birth by Sleep. I love that game so damn much. Story-wise, I don't know which is gonna be better in story for me. It's gonna be either Birth by Sleep or Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. It's a close one. I'm not sure which one I like more story-wise. Gameplay-wise, they're about equal as well, I'd say, because they have a really similar system. But the flow motion is kind of fun, but it's also really broken, because you can just parkour your way up to the top of the world and you'll be able to get anywhere. Yeah, Riku is actually going back to the AI Riku in Kingdom Hearts 2. As far as AI is concerned in Kingdom Hearts 2, Riku is really good. But, yeah, compared to others he's really good, but he'd better be, he's fucking Riku, isn't he? But when you play him for that little time period, which was the best thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 ever, being able to play as Riku, because Riku fanboy again, I don't know, I like that, but they probably should have just went with full-on control and not just a couple of... What did I do? Oh, sleeping. Well, that works. Full-on control, just like Sora, not just a couple of keys. But then again, people might get carried away with that and actually accidentally kill Sora because they're too happy. I know that would have happened to me. That would have totally happened to me.
Take this. Darkness.
Okay, so should I be talking about Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I feel like I should. Theory time. I'm actually quite a while ago. Maybe that's actually the way, Mr. Luigi fan, how did you find me? I think you might have actually found me through that very video. I made a video, or did you find me through the comment section somewhere? I don't know. I made a video about the 13 lights and 7 darknesses, but the other way around. Sorry, I'm kinda tired. 13 darknesses and 7 lights, who they will be. And obviously the 7 lights are not that hard, they're pretty obvious. But the 13 darknesses are way more interesting, and that's on 2,000 views now. That's quite a lot. And let me actually, that's better. So that's on 2,000 views now, and that was still when I called them Game Talk. I'm gonna redo that video because of 2 reasons. The quality of that video was not really that good, and I really have changed my mind on some things. So I'm gonna redo that video as a Key of Truth, and it's gonna be amazing because I have the most mindfuck theory ever about the darknesses. I must say, it's pretty amazing. It's such a mindfuck. When you hear it, it's like, no way, no fucking way, never gonna happen. No, just not. No. So that's gonna happen. It'll be up probably next week, maybe a little bit later. I don't know. Depends on how much time I do have to make it. It's probably gonna take a while because I have to find all the pictures for all the characters I'm gonna talk about, and it's a nuisance to edit that kind of stuff, but it's really fun to do sometimes. And it's fun to see that people actually watch that. That's always fun, seeing people watch your videos. Well, not seeing people watch your videos, that's almost embarrassing, but seeing that your view counters on certain videos actually are pretty high, that always gives me a good feeling. And I feel like if I redo that video, especially with the mindfuck theory I do have, that'll get a good amount of views at least. So, Mr. Luigi fan 102 asked me, he's the only one in the chat right now, so obviously he asked me, what is my favorite game in the series, and that's really a difficult one. Because again, I can't tell you which one I don't particularly like. I can live with KH1 existing. It's a, I don't know, it's a like almost 15-year-old game at this point. It's a pretty old game. So I don't expect too much out of it, but it's just not that great. It's a really good groundwork for where the rest of the series has gone, but it's not that great a game. Then there is 358 over 2 days, which is just repetitive as fuck. Please don't defend that game. Nobody defend that game. The multiplayer is fun. That's the only good thing about the game, and the story. But then again, by 1.5, watch it as a film. It's not a good game. Recoded is not bad. It's just not one of my favorites. It's... Wow. I hit the Heartless and then I went out of the room. Wow. Recoded is not a bad game. I quite like that game. I love the level up system. Just because you can, with one level up you can go like 4 levels or something if you do it right, I think. Our least favorite. Oh, sorry, I didn't read. I didn't read that properly. My least favorite Kingdom Hearts game is 305 days over 2. Doesn't exist. 358 over 2 days. That's my least favorite game. Might as well actually answer my favorite game while I'm on it. So what other games do we have? Rechain of Memories. I will talk about Rechain of Memories, seeing as how Chain of Memories is not really relevant anymore. It's a pretty good game. A lot of people don't like it. I don't mind the card system, so I don't hate that, but I don't love it either. Kingdom Hearts 2 is amazing. It's almost perfect. And I am really afraid that Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna have to do a lot of stuff right and give me a really good story with a lot of plot twists and a lot of action as Riku, mainly, to be better than Kingdom Hearts 2. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 was almost a perfect game. Almost. A couple of things every now and then which I didn't like, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty much the perfect Kingdom Hearts game. Birth by Sleep, on the other hand side, is almost. Other than the graphical capability of the PSP limiting it, also, in a whole other way, but it's also the perfect game and what it does and its combat system. You might not like the way it does it, but the way it does it almost perfectly. I'd even go as far as saying it does it perfectly. I like Birth by Sleep's combat system better than the changes they made in Kingdom Hearts Recoded and 3D. I'll read out all the comments in a second. I just saw a comment. So, Kingdom Hearts 3D itself, though, the flow motion is really amazing, but broken. The story is... I think I'm gonna say I like the story in 3D a little bit better than the story in Birth by Sleep, but that might just be because I don't know where it's gonna go at this moment in time. Maybe after Kingdom Hearts 3 is released, I like Birth by Sleep better, because I know how the story is gonna end there. That being said, I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be best gameplay-wise, best story-wise, best everything. I expect a lot out of Kingdom Hearts 3, especially since it's been in development since 2008, I think. After Birth by Sleep, they started on Kingdom Hearts 3. So, yeah. I think it's gonna be the best fucking game ever. So, as to what's my favorite game, I'd have to say Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Because it has Kingdom Hearts 2, and it does have Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Is that a legitimate answer? Nope. But no one actually asked me what my favorite game was. So, hey, there you go. So, hey bro, I want to ask you if you are still doing the game talk, because I missed that. Not doing the game talk as much as I did, not even as much. I'm not doing game talk anymore. I do have the bullshit show now, which is pretty much game talk but without topics, because everything that ended up happening in game talk, which was worthwhile, was actually us derailing into random topics. So I took out the whole we have a schedule to talk about, and just let's do the derailing, because that was the fun part. That's what ended up happening every single time. I knew that in advance it would happen, but I figured might as well just have a topic about a podcast about just nothing and everything at the same time. Just have a podcast where the goal is to talk bullshit for an hour or two. So I'm doing that, if that's interesting. And we also discuss serious matters every now and then. At least that's what I want to do. If people have questions or there's happening something serious with like next generation consoles, for instance, we can totally talk about that. I mean, I don't mind having a little bit of series in there, but mainly it's about the bullshit. So the derailing is gonna be the other way around. We are supposed to talk about bullshit, and we're gonna talk about serious stuff when we derail. If that makes any sense. Now that I say it myself, it doesn't, but yeah, there you go. What level am I? Okay, one more level, I'm level 40, and then I should probably stop. Because I don't want to be too overpowered, I want to have a little bit of challenge at least. And by that time it's probably gonna be an hour. Yeah, that's amazing, really. I wanted to do a bullshit show today, but I figured I just want to grind up and just talk about Kingdom Hearts a lot. Because I want to just talk about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon, that's what I wanted to talk about. Just because I felt like talking about it. So, going over my thing which I was gonna say, which I forgot. So, I'm not gonna go over that. Because I totally forgot what I was actually gonna say. I don't have a clue. I wasn't gonna talk about what I think will happen in Kingdom Hearts 3, was I? I think I was. I was gonna talk about my theories for Kingdom Hearts 3. KH3. So, I think I'm gonna talk about my theories for that in a little bit. Because I think that I have found a really good thing that's going to happen. Well, it's probably not gonna happen, but it makes sense if it did happen, and I will be kinda happy with that. So, I might actually change that into a video on its own, but nobody's gonna watch this 45 minutes in, probably. And if they do, they deserve. They actually deserve to know this in advance before I make a video out of it. So what I think is gonna end up happening is young Xehanort is gonna get killed by Sora, Riku and the other lights. Which means that old Xehanort is actually never gonna exist because he was killed as young Xehanort. And that means that everything that happened in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, every Kingdom Hearts game pretty much, didn't happen. Because Xehanort is pretty much the reason everything in any Kingdom Hearts game ever happens. Which means Kairi doesn't live in the island because Hollow Bastion has called the light thing again. Radiant Garden never fell to darkness, so Kairi still lives there. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, but then again, when young Xehanort dies and all that happens, that means that old young Xehanort won't die because nobody ever actually was chosen by the Keyblade, and all that shit didn't happen, which means that Xehanort could do whatever the fuck he wanted to, which means that everything did happen. So that creates a time paradox, but time travel in general does that, and they added time travel, so they never should have done that in the first place. So how many guests will the bullshit show have on average? At the moment I do have my co-host, which is Owen. That's gonna be the co-host most of the time. And so far I've only had one more guest, but I don't want to go over 4 or 5 people in total, because that's just gonna be too much. But yeah, so 1 or 2 guests around that number you should be thinking, and maybe sometimes up to 4. But up to 4 is probably not gonna happen too much unless there are a lot of people which I all want to be in there. Not gonna happen too often, I can tell you that much. Okay, let's use Mickey. No, let's not use Mickey. Oh, by the way, I'm closing in on, no, 600 videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my 600th video. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do something for my 600th video, honestly. Because I've never actually done like a 100th video special, a 500th video special. I did a Vlogger Games in 2013, which I didn't plan on doing, and then I did, and then I didn't, and then I did, and at the end of the day I just made it. And it did decent. Like, I think it's on almost 20 views right now. Let me check actually. Uploads, Vlogger Games in 2013. It's on 20 views, and 4 likes, and 5 comments. So, it's doing pretty well. Why am I logged out? I don't want to be signed out. Good, let's go back to Video Manager and So, I don't think I have anything more to talk about. Other than, I was talking about new games being released and me let's playing them day one on a live stream. Turns out that the 2 things that could have potentially had new games for me, which I do actually own. I'm thinking, how should I say this sentence, because it's not going to make any sense. The PlayStation 3, which is actually going to be dead in a couple of months, probably. In about a year, there's not going to be any games for it anymore at all. But for the time being, it's still the period where games are cross-released between current gen and next gen. So it's still going to have some games, but it's not going to have a huge amount of games, especially not in the upcoming like 4 or 5 months. And then I figured, well, I might just use the 3DS and live stream using a camera. Turns out, 3DS is not really that interesting this year. My personal theory is that Pokemon Z or Z, again, depending what you prefer, just make it whatever you want, is gonna be released at the end of this year, but it might be next year. I don't know. So, about the streaming of day one games, there are not a lot of games to actually stream, so that might be something I do next year. There's gonna be a fuckload of games for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, obviously, because they are next gen. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't afford that. And there's also gonna be a good amount of games for the Wii U, but again, I don't have a Wii U. And I cannot afford it. And I've been thinking, should I buy a 3DS capture card? And redo a Pokemon X in actual good quality. I could use it for pretty much Dream Drop Distance whenever I come around to playing that. That being said, it might be released in some kind of HD pack sometime soon, before Kingdom Hearts 3 or with Kingdom Hearts 3. We don't know. And then there's 358 over 2 days, which I prefer to play on an actual DS over an emulator, but and all the Pokemon games which I want to play, or which I can play, I should say. So, there's a lot of things I can capture on a 3DS. So I figured I might want to buy a 3DS capture card, but then I found out, wow, there's gonna be nothing other than Kirby, possibly Pokemon Z, Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS, and that's about it. And then there's Professor Layton or something, but hey, that's not gonna be anything good for a Let's Play now, is it? So, I figured the 3DS has been here for a couple of years, and I think it's starting to die out. I think Nintendo's actually starting to work on their next handheld system, which, for the sake of convenience, let's call it the 4DS. I don't think it's really wise to, at this point, buy a 3DS capture card. Because if they release a new console, there's not going to be any new games for it, and I can still play a huge amount of old games on it, so it might be worth it. But I can emulate DS games. So buying a 3DS capture card for the just normal DS games, not worth it. If I want to play a couple of 3DS games, which I do, it's worth it, because I cannot emulate them. That being said, if there's going to be a new system, with the new games coming out for that, I might want a capture card for that. And maybe it does have an HDMI out, it probably won't. So, I've been thinking about what I should do. And for the same price I have to spend for a 3DS capture card, I almost have a Wii U. And the Wii U is not gonna be replaced in like 3 years or so. Probably. In about 3 years, I suppose they will replace it. That being said, the Wii U has not been doing great, so they might actually bring out the next console earlier. Which would suck for me. And then I thought, well, PlayStation 4, I'm gonna need that anyway for Kingdom Hearts 3, so, or Xbox One, but hey, I'm a PlayStation guy. Don't judge me. So I might want to buy that, and I can capture that because I found a way around, a really easy way around, and it's a stupid thing. But the way I'm capturing this right now is using a screen cap and streaming that. I can use the exact same thing to just screen record my capture card software. Well, that's not gonna have any issues with HTTP, is it? So I'm not a Professor Layton fan. That's the problem. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So the PlayStation 4 would be a good option. It's like 400 euros at this point, but in a couple of years' time, I'll probably have the option to buy it used, and it'll be 200 or so. So that's the same price again as a 3DS capture card. 200, maybe a little more, euros for a PlayStation 4, which actually will have a good amount of good games coming to it in the next couple of years, including Kingdom Hearts 3, which I am going to do a proper Let's Play of, by the way, not a live stream. Because I don't know what licensed songs they will use, because they do use it in pretty much every game. They use 1 or 2 licensed songs, so I kind of want to be sure not to fuck that up. Also, I want to be able to make good quality Let's Plays for Kingdom Hearts 3, because it's one of the most anticipated games ever, other than Half-Life 3 probably. So I want to be quality with that, just for myself. I might actually stream it, I don't know. So also there's gonna be Final Fantasy 15, all that kind of stuff. It's all gonna be on PS4, and a lot of other stuff as well. So I might actually want to get a PS4 and stream that. I am not entirely sure, but I think that's the way I'm gonna go about doing it. I mean, that doesn't mean that next week I'm gonna have a PS4, because I don't have that money. But I've been thinking about it. When I get the amount of money, and my birthday is in a couple of months, so that's gonna give me a good amount of money as well. What do I want to do with that money? Do I want to buy a Wii U? Do I want to buy a PS4 or a 3DS capture card? I don't know. 3DS capture card is not that necessary, because a lot of people use just... Where's Heartless? There's Heartless. Just use a camera, which I obviously could do for the TV as well, but I don't know if a 3DS capture card is as necessary, and it's a big risk, because I think that even though they just released a 2DS, which is technically a new system, well, technically it's not a new system, but it would be stupid for them to release a new system within now in 3 or 4 years. But they might do. They might. You don't know. And 3DS has been around for quite a while, so I feel like they should absolutely do that. And they're probably gonna. I wouldn't see why not. Yeah, they just released a 2DS. That's the only thing why they wouldn't release a new thing. But they may just release the 2DS as a cheap option for people to buy the last generation of handheld consoles before the next generation comes out. So I think they're working on a new... This happened 2 times by now. Me hitting a Heartless and accidentally going back into the door. I think I'm level 40 now, actually. Well, let's just continue, because I'm in the middle of a story. So, I don't think 3DS is going to have a really long lifespan anymore. I think it's close to the end of it, because what was the release year of the 3DS? I'm actually gonna look this up right now. Let me look this up. 3DS release year. Google 3DS release 8. Wikipedia. It's been released in... I don't care about the thingies. Where do we go? Release. 2011. Oh, that's... I thought it was like 2008-ish, but that might have been the DSi. But that's still like 3 years ago. So add another 1 or 2 years to that, and you've got almost 5 years. That's about time to release a new system, don't you think? And the PS4 is gonna last for about 5, 6, 7 more years. Which, for me personally, is all obviously... Oh, man, talking is getting a little harder. So I'm not gonna record any Let's Play stuff tonight because, I mean, in a live stream I can permit it to be not that much talkative. But in a normal Let's Play, it's not gonna happen. Me talking like this. So a 3DS is gonna be done for in a couple of years, and I can use it to still Let's Play a couple, quote-unquote, almost classic by then 3DS games. But a PS4 I will be able to use for about about 10 years. Close to 10 years more. And that's not just about Let's Playing, that's just about having a system to play games on. And I think it's not only for personal, also for YouTube, but also the other way around. I shouldn't make this consideration just for YouTube, also for personal use. And I think that the PS4 suits that the best, but then again, the Wii U is only like a year and a half old maybe, so it's also gonna have a longer lifespan than the 3DS anyway. 3DS is gonna die off in a little time. But the Wii U might be replaced early with the next gen, just because of the fact that it failed so horribly and they need to make money. So a new system it is, or they're gonna try to revive the system and have it a little bit longer. I don't work for Nintendo, I don't know what they're gonna do. But the most chance I have of having a long lifespan on my $300 or $400 is the PS4. And the PS4 is going to have a shitload of good games. So you're going to be able to play classics on it with the PlayStation Network. So I think that the PS4 is actually the best deal to go with. And I think I've just solved my problem. I've had this problem for quite a while, and now that I talk about it out loud, and I realize, well, there's really not a lot of benefit buying the other two things, and there's a lot of things about the PS4 which are good in comparison to the other thing. Obviously Xbox One would be an option as well, but again, more of a PlayStation guy, so there you go. And the PlayStation Classics are, for me, personally more fun. I mean, Crash Bandicoot kind of stuff, Spyro. That wasn't on the Xbox, was it? No. PlayStation Network has them. I think I'm actually really high on cards by now. Map cards. Yeah, let's just go for 99 cards, why not? So, PlayStation 4 is the best option for me to go with. So I might want to buy that. Then again, I also really would like a specific lens for my camera. I can buy that on a later stage though. Oh, I should have used another card. I need like 20 more cards, which will mean that I'm probably like level 42, 43-ish by the end of this. Half an hour more and then I want a Looming Darkness, but I only have 9 for that. I don't want to use that. Oh, that's a Teeming Darkness. This is a Looming Darkness. A room where Heartless attack relentlessly. Again, not a 6 for that. I don't want a black thing. I don't want to use a roulette room anyway. Mingling Woods, why not? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be using it too much anyways. So yeah, I've got a thingy. What does the thingy say? Oh. I really don't care about that post I made like 2 weeks ago, which someone likes. Ah, come on now. Bottomless Darkness, that's something I didn't want to use. That's why Mingling Woods sucks so badly. Yeah, I'm gonna go out of this thing and just retry getting something better. Because this sucks so badly. That being said, Darkness is always nice. But you only get shadows here, which is not good at all. So everybody, expect me to buy a PlayStation 3 in a couple of months. Maybe at the end of this year or something. I might have one. And I might be able to stream and let's play it. I hopefully will be able to. I'll see. I'll see what happens. So let's try that again, this time without failing horribly. Mingling Woods, another one. I haven't live for over an hour. I was expecting to be live for about an hour. I theoretically still could record the finale. Maybe? I'm not gonna. Oh. Almighty Dark. Come on! I didn't want an Almighty Darkness. It's not as big as of a problem as Bottomless Darkness, but Almighty Darkness is not a room I wanted. Not at all. PS4? Yeah, I mean PS4. Did I say PS3? I mean PS4. If I said PlayStation 3, I mean 4. Because I'm obviously playing this on a PlayStation 3. If that's not obvious, there you go. It looks kinda HD-ish. Also, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories was never released in Europe, so that's a thing. I do have the American, yeah, I said PlayStation 3, I figured as much. I meant 4, yeah. So, yeah, I do have the American version of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. I bought it because I thought I'd be able to play it. Turns out, I wasn't able to play it. I could play it on the emulator with my PlayStation thing, emulator, and my computer, that's what it's called, thank you. Didn't really like me playing that emulator. But I could play it for a little bit. And then I figured, this is way too damn slow, I'll just never play the remake. I'll just play the GBA game. And then they announced this, and I was so happy because finally, number 1, Final Mix is being released outside of Japan. Number 2, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories is being released in Europe. Only took them about 10 years, but hey, there you go. How many cards do I have by now? Well, yeah, last breaking. That's not good. How many map cards do I have? I've got 75, which means 24 more to go. Last breaking is not good for Riku. Not at all. But Riku is also powerful without breaking, isn't he? Not as powerful. Card Jewel, there we go. Oh fuck no. No, that's not good. That's not good in this. That's not good. Oh, not that big a deal. Well, there you go. Wasn't that big a deal. Don't know why it wasn't that big a deal, but it wasn't that big a deal. So how much experience until the next level? 1400. I can manage that. Five people watching. This stream is doing rather well, actually. If my videos did nearly as well. They have been doing better, actually, lately. Probably because people, Fault Kick actually started watching my videos, because we're in a community clan thingy, we better watch each other's videos. And my views have been increasing, and my likes have been increasing as well, which is something I really like, because likes, views, and comments are things that the algorithm takes into account with promoting your video for free. Which is really, really nice. Well, it doesn't actually take views into consideration, it's attention span, which if people actually watch the whole entire video, more views means more attention span. But live streams also really work well. So yeah, I'm just a fucking sellout. That's why I'm live streaming.
Take this.
I'm an attention whore, okay?
Like it.
If people want to think that, go ahead, do so. I really don't give a damn. Because it ain't true.
Like it. Take this.
This is getting kind of repetitive by now. I've been doing this for over an hour, so it better well be repetitive.
Like it.
An hour and a half actually, I was doing this before I streamed. And there we go, darkness. Dark break, because that's totally necessary for... Is that a save point? A level up? Moment 3? Yeah, it is. Attack boost. I want attack to be 25, just because. Yeah, Riku's deck in Destiny Island. Riku's deck in Castle Oblivion is OP as shit. That dog aura. All over the place. Why am I going up? But yeah, Destiny Island, in Wonderland, he's a really shitty deck. I was surprised to see how shitty his deck was in Wonderland. It had, like, I think less than 10 cards in total. And it was all under... I think the highest thing I got was like 6, maybe 7. And I only got 1 of them. Everyone is on attention whore deep down. Yeah, we are. It's totally true. But I actually say it, which is not a good idea maybe, but at the other hand side, I want to be transparent about everything I do and why I do it. I mean, people who think that yeah, I started being interested by the algorithm thing after Game Theory covered it, and I was like, oh, that's how can I use that for my own? I mean, I can move to like Belgium or Germany, and then I probably would get more views because local thingy. But it also works well that I work a lot with people from the UK and the US, which means I'm getting promoted locally here because I uploaded here, I live here, and it gets views over there in the UK and the US, so it means that also locally promoted there also helps. And why did I just walk in here? There were no heartless left. And yeah, so retention span, I didn't know how it worked at first. It sparked my interest and I... Let's just go for an almighty darkness, I don't care. It sparked my interest and I did a little bit of research on it, and comments on likes and retention span are the way they go about doing it. And yeah, if people weren't all attention whores, talent shows wouldn't exist. Oh, so true. So damn true. But yeah, talking about attention whores. When people, well-known YouTubers, talk about money, they're made out for the way horrible things, like, well, not way horrible things per se, but people start hating on them because you only want money, you don't want to make good content for us. Newsflash, making a lot of money on YouTube and making good content is the exact same thing. Because if people don't watch your content because it's shitty, you don't make money. If you make good content and you want people to enjoy your content, means you directly make more money. People are so damn stupid sometimes. And it's free content. What do you care how much people make? You can watch this shit for free. Don't complain. I'm not talking directly to you guys, but yeah, a lot of people are so damn stupid.
Like it. Take this.
And when I talk about things like algorithm stuff, I'm gonna be fair with you guys. Part of the reason that I stream on YouTube is because of the retention span that gets me on my channel. And part of the reason is that I'm damn lazy and just don't feel like doing it on Twitch and then uploading on YouTube. But it keeps the comments, the likes, the retention span, everything. It works really, really well for the algorithm. So live streaming is a really good way of promoting yourself on YouTube. And that's part of the reason I started doing it, and then I really enjoyed it. And now every time I play games, I just stream it. Because I like it, but because it also helps me on my channel. Which is what we all want at the end of the day, isn't it? Yeah, I share the feeling. I don't like the fact that I live in a country where divorce was invented.
Take this.
On the other hand side, we live in a country where divorce was invented and then it became a worldwide spectacular show, which still I don't know if we should be proud or ashamed. Maybe a little bit of both. Might not be a bad idea. Voice of Holland? Yeah, I did, obviously. I mean, I watched the first... I didn't watch the first season. I watched the first season's finale. Then I watched the entire second season, and then I was like, oh, this is just as bad as Pop Stars and Idols and everything like that. But this is actually made in Holland. How nice. It isn't something from America like everything else.
Take this. Like it.
Yeah, the Netherlands, I don't know.
Take this.
At first I liked the idea of the voice, because it wasn't only about the people, how they look like, it wasn't a total picture, but then you realize in the second round, they team up the people they want to be gone, with the people who are absolutely gonna win that next round. And then you see, well, it's still just them choosing, and then it's the live shows, which obviously people who look like shit are not gonna pass the live shows most of the time, because people vote for the people they think can sing, but also they find attractive. That's the whole basic idea of it. So, the whole idea of it, you don't have to look great to win this, it's just not true. Because you do have to have good looks to win anything. Because no judge will ever let you win something like that, where you're gonna be on TV. Oh, what if you are ugly as fuck? And people are not gonna be voting for you if you're ugly as fuck. A makeup can only do so much.
Take this. Like it. Just me.
Oh fuck, I was reading the chat. I'm so screwed. It is a big talent show in many countries. It was invented by John de Mol. He gets money for someone who uses the name. Yeah. And a lot of people do use the name by now, because God knows why. I don't know. It's just the exact same thing. So that is the voice. It is the voice of Holland. 16 more battles and then we're done. And I have 99 cards. I think that should be plenty to go through 2 worlds. And then we're an hour and a half in. Well, we're probably gonna be more than an hour and a half in by that time. But hey. Oh, there we go. More Heartless. More Heartless. I want more attack power. Because I want to be able to do this in one combo.
Like it.
Yeah, no producer, that's a better way of putting it. The judges are not really the people who judge at the end of the day. It's more of a producer thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a really good point. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, it's mainly the producer fucking you over, not so much the judges. That's fair point. Fair point. Let's use that one, just because. I'm thinking, actually, I'm not saying the people who won the Voices of Holland the first 2 seasons, I don't know who won the 3rd season, are actually all that attractive, but they're not that ugly. Not ugly, but they're not all that attractive, are they now? I mean, the first one, not too bad. The second one, I don't know.
Like it.
They're not really, really good, good looking. So, I guess it's kind of true, but at the same time, don't believe it because it's really not true. They just make you lose. They will do everything to make you lose if you are not the thing they're looking for, and they're looking for attractive people who can actually sing. And if you can't sing but you're ugly as fuck, they will get rid of you. Because makeup cannot fun thing. Makeup cannot make up for everything. If you really are that ugly, you're just gonna be done. That's it. You're out. They'll make you lose something. And if they don't, the live shows where people actually vote for you will get rid of you because clearly people won't like you if you're not attractive. And it's kind of sad, honestly. But then again, I wouldn't want that much ugly people on TV. Not that I watch TV, so I really don't care. My TV is YouTube. Everything I want to watch is on YouTube. So, and a lot of things I want to watch aren't even on TV, like Let's Plays. Never seen a Let's Play on TV, have you? Should be a thing. Should totally be a thing. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get on TV with my Let's Plays then, but I... Would be funny, wouldn't it? Every day, just at like, say, 8 o'clock, there's just a TV show which shows 4 different Let's Play episodes of 4 different people. And that's about an hour and a half worth of a show. That will probably get a lot more copyright bullshit than we do at the moment on YouTube, but I... Oh, I leveled up again! 5 people watching this. Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? Rest in peace TV. Yeah, pretty much. The internet has grown so much, TV is nothing anymore. It's literally... I don't know, TV is literally dead, almost. The only thing TV can do right now, which YouTube can't, is... well, upload full movies, because that's gonna be hard on YouTube right now. But that's about it. And then we've got Pirate Bay to fix the full movie thing. So I don't get why you would pay for TV. If you don't have to have TV for fast internet like I do, because for some reason the thing over here just says, yeah, you can't only have fast internet, you've got to have TV as well. I don't know if every single one over here does it, but at least the one that's providing me does. And obviously, I'm not the only one living here. My dad loves to watch TV, so we wouldn't get rid of TV anytime soon. But yeah, if I live on my own, I wouldn't have any TV, and I would have just amazingly fast internet, and that'd be everything I need. Let's Play TV, like you're watching television and you're commentating over that, or what do you mean? Because that sounds really almost weird.
Like it. Take this. Like it.
6 people watching. Oh, this is getting so damn popular.
Take this.
And we're talking about TV. Maybe we should get the conversation back to Kingdom Hearts. Maybe that's a good idea, yeah. I think that's a really good idea. Let's do that. So, what I'm gonna discuss about Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I can talk about Kingdom Hearts all day, but what do I talk about? Because I've talked about a lot of things already. A lot of things. Also, 6 people watching now. 5 people watching now. As soon as I said Kingdom Hearts, people left. I don't care. So, 5 people watching now. I don't want to be like that guy, but please don't forget to leave a like if you want to. Please. I beg you. Feed me. No, just kidding. It'd be amazing if you guys could leave a like. If you don't want to, or if you feel like he's a sellout now, he asks for likes. I'm not gonna do that. That's fine too. Don't really care too much. But it'll be fun if you could leave a like. I prefer if you do. So, back to Kingdom Hearts. What am I gonna discuss about Kingdom Hearts? I've discussed a lot about Kingdom Hearts already. I honestly don't know too much to talk about anymore. Let me think. I'm not gonna discuss the 13 Darknesses. Well, I can discuss them actually. I think they're gonna be Xehanort, yeah. Now, I'm not gonna discuss them. There's gonna be a video up in a couple of days. Maybe a little over a week. Depends. As soon as I ask for likes, more people leave. How amazing. Not really amazing, obviously. So I'm not gonna discuss the 13 Darknesses because I know. Just no. Just no. Just no. Just no. 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 So, I don't know what else.
Like it.
I don't know what else I could talk about.
Take this.
I've discussed everything about Kingdom Hearts, which I can. Pretty much.
Take this.
I can talk about this game if you want me to, but then again, I've said a lot of things about this game. I like the card system. People will call me crazy, but I like the card system. It's not like they should keep it in any other game. Game of 3 better not have a card system, because... Please no. But it's not like I hate it. It's not something they should have returns in later games. Which they obviously didn't do. Well, maybe they kind of didn't recode it? Or did they? I don't think they did. They might have, I don't know. So, I don't know what to talk about. I've said that a lot. I've also said a lot of so. So, what do you mean? So much so. I think I'm gonna call it an end in a little bit, because map cards... Okay, 6 more. I think we should be able to do 6 more. Right? 6 more cards. Just because... And because I'm now obnoxious douchebag, I'm gonna show you how much Axel's breakdown. I'm gonna show how much of it. Okay, it's good by quoting Axel's breakdown. Wow, do that. Go ahead, do that. That'd be interesting. I couldn't do that because. Frankly, I didn't pay much attention during 358 of 2 days because I don't like reading. If you've ever watched any Let's Play of mine ever, you know I don't really like reading too much. So having a game that really focuses a lot about reading and not as much about cutscenes, I don't know. I don't particularly like that.
Take this.
So I wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe if I watched the cutscenes like 3 or 4 times, I would be able to do it, but no, just no. And as a result of me not wanting to read, I didn't pay attention during the cutscenes either, because most of the time I didn't understand what was going on, because I didn't read the fucking text. Yeah, there you go. Right there. I should... I'm gonna Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. A lot. Later into this year. I think it's actually going to be next year, because I have to play Kingdom Hearts 2 entirely first, and that's going to be released at the end of this year. So it's probably going to be next year when I start to Let's Play it. What's your problem? You both think whatever you can do. Well, I'm sick of it. Just go and keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back. Oh, that part. Yeah, I remember that. That was a cutscene. I sound stupid, but that was a cutscene. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, there was a cutscene. I forgot about that because I didn't pay attention. But it's a nice cutscene. I remember. Yeah. I like Axel. I don't know. Axel and Lee are the same character, obviously. I think my favorite character, one of my favorite characters, which is I want to say which is not a Keyblade wielder, but obviously, spoilers ahead, Lee gets a Keyblade.
Take this.
But not counting that as a Keyblade just yet, because he doesn't even know how
Take this.
to properly use that thing. So I am not counting that as a Keyblade for the time being.
Like it.
He's probably my favorite non-Keyblade character. I must admit No. I was gonna say I must admit I like Vanitas, but he also has a Keyblade. Master Xehanort obviously has a Keyblade. Terra has a Keyblade. I like a lot of Keyblade characters. Okay, maybe counting Riku KH1 because he doesn't have a Keyblade, but at the same time he does. So, how many cards do I still need? I keep losing count. 4. I need 4 of them. Should be able to get them. Just because. Wow, that sucked. I think I'm gonna be done at about 9 my time. Maybe a little later. Well, no, that's 8 minutes to go. I still need a couple of cards. I might be able to pull it off in 8 minutes. Probably won't be able to, but there you go. And a potion. Let's use Mickey just because I've got a lot of Mickeys.
Your Majesty.
It never gives me Mickey when I wanted to. I don't get this game. I don't get this game. When I want Mickeys, I don't get them. When I really don't need them, it gives me 4 in one battle. Is the chance of getting a Mickey lower in a boss battle, perhaps? I think it very well might be. It probably is.
Take this. Like it.
Gimme dark mode. Gimme dark mode.
Like it.
Okay, gimme dark mode. Give me something to break, good. Give me something else to break, good.
Darkness.
Axe is my favorite character. Yeah, he's a really good character, but I really like Master Xehanort and Terra and Riku. And Master Ericus. Fun fact, Master Ericus is voice acted by, I think, Mark Hamill is called. The same actor who played Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars films. So he went from Star Wars star to voice acting Master Ericus, which isn't really that big a difference. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is pretty much Star Wars. I'm gonna do a video on that as well. How Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is pretty much Star Wars. I leveled up, nice. And if you don't get what I mean, I will discuss it maybe in this stream. No, I won't. Maybe in another stream I will talk about it. Maybe I'll just wait for the video to go up. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is pretty much just Star Wars. The Star Wars prequels. That being said, the Star Wars prequels and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, all the similarities they have, works really well as a prequel story, so yeah. Okay, one more card. I'm gonna be able to pull this off before 9. Are there more hurdles somewhere around here? Just one more. I just need one more. Please give me one hurdle. I don't want to waste another card, because that means I have to use 2. Okay, I have to fight 2 more heartless. 4. No, I don't want less heartless. Oh, weak cards. Yeah, that's good. More breaking. There you go. More breaking is always nice, especially with Riku. 8 people watching. That's an actual new record. Let's celebrate that with a heartless battle. Okay, attack. Good. I like this already a lot. Doesn't matter. Okay, gimme that darkness. Gimme that darkness. Darkness, there we go. Dark break for the win. People keep coming in and just after a second leaving, which not that big a deal because you can do whatever you want. I'm just pretty much hanging out here playing a game, which I had to play anyway because grinding is his thing in games. So one more. I need one more. One more cards. One more card and then I'm done. I never thought I'd actually get 99 map cards, but I managed to do it. I've got 99 map cards after this battle.
Take this. Like it.
Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, what he said.
Darkness.
It's almost 9 o'clock. So we're 1 hour ahead of you. That's interesting actually. You're in Portugal, right? That's in the GMT time zone? Huh. Interesting. I thought it was just the same as ours. Perhaps not. You've reached a limit you can have in map cards you can carry. You must delete some cards in order to obtain more. That's so amazing. I'm never gonna use all of these, but that's so damn amazing. I've got 99 of them. 99! Never had that before in my life. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. So great. That's so great. So let's save that. Wow, my Let's Play is going to be finished tomorrow, and recording at least. So I just gained like 10 levels. From 32 to 43. It's 11 levels. Took me about, well, an hour and a half more. Why do you have that many map cards? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. So, I think this is going to be the end of the stream. I streamed for an hour and a half. It's been fun. 7 people watching right now, 3 likes. Yeah, so I've been live for almost an hour and 40 minutes. And this stream is going to be done before 9 o'clock, which is really nice because then I can... No, I'm not going to record. I'm going to record the finale tomorrow. And I don't know. It's probably going to be really awkward again where I am not signed in when I try to enter stream. Yep, I figured as much. I signed in right now, so it's not going to be that awkward. Let me put that aside actually. I'm signed in right now. I can... oh, well, hello. I wonder how many comments there are on this video. So, I will be back with another stream in a couple of days, probably. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. Maybe I will be able to. No, I probably won't be able to because I want to render out every single video. So Tuesday, I'm probably going to be back with a stream where I'm going to be playing Pokemon Rumble again. Might be a bullshit show, might be just me playing. I don't know. It's at the end of the day, it's going to be the same thing, but a bullshit show actually has other people with me. And me playing only has me. And maybe every now and then, just some people on Skype. But it's going to be hard to make the line between what's going to be a bullshit show and what's going to be playing games. We'll find out. It's pretty much the same thing. I think when I'm alone or whatever, I'm gonna be calling it playing games, or when it's more about the game than it's about the bullshit. We'll find out again at some point. But I'm gonna end the stream now. So